Welcome to my channel about freestanding robotics and embedded systems. This video is focused on my combination of Arduino Mega2560 and Raspberry Pi 2. And let me silence this motor, which is quite a lot better. Now you can understand me. And unfortunately, in this way of configuration I can't adjust the speed of the motor, which is unfortunate because now it makes a hell of a noise. Anyway, the idea of this combination of Arduino and Raspberry Pi is to see if I can control one by the other through a serial link, this link. And I've already noticed that it is not very easy to do because that one already has a serial interface, that one, and that one, the Raspberry Pi 3, does not. So the better chance is to use the Raspberry Pi 2, 3 that is. And now, back in the days, you could use 4 serial devices on one computer, depending on the address and on the interrupt request. However, so far I haven't seen on either this one, but more importantly that one and that one, the possibility to do that. It should be possible, but if I just connect that one to, say, the Raspberry Pi 2, the connection fails because then you have 2 connections on the same serial interface and it fails completely. So last time I already introduced the Raspberry Pi 3, so let's see how that will work out, if it works out. Screencast with the extra camera view which shows me for paying customers, paying people. Then the camera which is not pleasant to watch, but this is the Raspberry Pi 3. This is on the Raspberry Pi 3. This, needless to say, is for the Arduino. And this is a brand new Arduino environment, which says there's nothing there, which is hardly surprising because it is not even connected. But I have to get back to the setup because this project needs a setup to be set up, which also means the hardware has to be connected. Normally it isn't. And that means also that not just this motor needs to be connected. It also means that this board needs to be connected, and that has changed because when you go here, there's a board and there's a port. Well, when I just started it in the setup, setting it up, it went straight to USB 1, which gave an error, not connecting. I was not allowed, so I had to change ownership, and luckily I'm using Linux, Fedora Linux to be exact. So it is with administrator rights quite easy to change the ownership of a device. And then it said ACM 0, which is the usual port for the Arduino Mega2560 or any, as far as I know, any Arduino. And when I selected that, it said not connecting. And yes, I had to change ownership. So once I had changed ownership, I could connect. And then it started going, okay, available is 0, nothing there. And that is in the code. Then, how to continue? Well, I am right here on the Raspberry Pi. And, well, this is the coder. And the question is, Okay, let me do this one. All right. This is all very nice, but I have to be quite sure that it will be working out. And now it is time to connect this line to the Raspberry Pi 3. And if I'm not entirely mistaken, these are the ports. I may have to check it. So I'm quitting this one and I say Python, go for it. Oh, right, line 2 is not defined. Wait. Line 18. What do I have lines? Oh, wait. Yep. All right, line 18. Right here. Yeah. Okay. Using parentheses. Okay. So that's a bit of. Oh, come on. Well, I have one here, I have one here, so I should actually do line 2. So how to exactly do that then? I have to find out. Thank you for watching. Experiment changing from the Raspberry Pi 2 to the Raspberry Pi 3 and then, well, some experiments. If you like the video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, click the bell for notification, leave a comment or a suggestion. If you are a supporter, you can see the whole video. Supporter via Patreon and Ko-fi. If you do want to incidentally support, you can do so via Ko-fi, PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee. Much appreciated. This is going to be continued and hopefully then with results that I can show on the screen. Let me get this working for a moment again. And does it still work? It does still work, but that's the Raspberry Pi 2 and the work is on the Raspberry Pi 3. That has changed. Will this work on the Raspberry Pi 3? That's not a question. And that I will try in the next video as well. So see you in the next video. Have a great day. Stay safe. Take care. Bye.